All right. Hi, everybody. I appreciate you all joining me today for this on-demand webinar. Well, I'll be discussing web push marketing for e-commerce companies. Appreciate all of you for taking the time. This will be about 30 minutes, and you're able to access this webinar at any time with the link that we've provided with you. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So today you're going to be learning a little bit more about what web push notifications are, some of the key benefits for e-commerce companies, and I'm going to be able to show you a live example of an automation for an abandoned cart push campaign. And then we're going to be sharing a little bit more information about the success that one of our PushNami clients, Leather Up, has had. Yeah, so a little bit more about me. My name is Jack. I'm marketing manager at PushNami. We recently gave our push platform away for free for 6 months. And the reason was to try and help alleviate the impact that COVID has had on all different types of businesses. But I saw firsthand just how much of an impact web push can make on e-commerce companies. And that's what inspired me to put this webinar together and collect all of you here. So um, I hope that you at least take one thing away from this presentation, and hopefully that will make you a better e-commerce merchant or a better marketer. So with all that being said, we'll go ahead and start off by trying to get us all on the same page here. So how many of you can relate to any of these? Let's say that you are doing email retargeting campaigns and you're having some success with them, but often deliverability can be an issue, right? That could be landing in the spam or the promotions tab on Gmail. And then that prevents your subscribers from seeing your offer or your message, right? Let's say that the majority of your sales are from returning customers. You're trying to find ways to drive repeat business for your store. Maybe it's difficult to find new ways to interact with your most loyal customers. You've really sort of tapped out all of your current marketing channels and are looking for something new. And then obviously the elephant in the room, right? Maybe COVID has caused you to take your business online and you're trying to take advantage of, setting up a brand new e-commerce store. Maybe you're getting a lot more traffic to your website than you previously were prior to COVID. Um, I'm here to tell you that all of these issues, all of these things can be resolved with web-based push notifications. I know a few of you are joining us from some of the Facebook groups that we are mutually a part of. So I wanted to share some examples that people had shared to these groups to show you, like, these are real problems that people are having. So, this first example here, this person is trying to increase their repeat customers. Currently about 20 to 25% of their monthly sales are repeat customers, and they want to see that closer to 50%. The second person is saying, oh, they're using some retargeting stuff with Klaviyo, but a lot of their emails are reaching the spam folder. Any recommendations? And of course, this last person is saying, they're trying to find ways to get people to retarget or complete their abandoned cart checkouts. They're looking for some advice. That brings me to this next point, and that is that 67.57% is the average online shopping cart abandonment rate. I'm sure you're all very familiar with abandoned carts. If you're using Shopify, it shows you in the dashboard exactly who has abandoned their cart, what that cart value could have been, and everything. This stems from shoppers either creating wish lists, or maybe they're just window shopping and they wanted to add some items to the cart, but they just don't end up purchasing for whatever reason. This is money left on the table. And at the end of the day, this is a lost potential repeat customer for your business. I know that the top reason in the United States is that people will go through the entire process of placing their order, but they abandon their cart at the end because there are unexpected shipping costs that occur at checkout that they weren't prepared for. And I'm here to tell you that abandoned cart push notifications are a very easy, a very effective way to close more of this business. So let's dive in a little bit more into web push. So on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see a website. This is an example of a fake surf shop that I came up with for use in this presentation called Ride the Wave. And they sell surf gear and apparel. And throughout our time together today, you'll learn a little bit more about them and the progress that they have made using PushNami over the last few months. So a little bit more into the benefits of web push notifications. Not only does this allow you to build and start collecting an entirely new marketing channel where you can acquire subscribers, but the purpose of it is to really help you increase your conversions and increase your engagement with your loyal audience. This is also a great opportunity for those of you that may not have a mobile app or an Android store app. There is no mobile app required to use browser-based push notifications. It also allows you to send retargeting campaigns. You're allowed to build waterfall drip campaigns, or you're able to trigger a campaign based on user action on your website. You can also schedule them ahead of time in case you're running a timely specific offer, right? And this is supported on all major web browsers. I would imagine the majority of all of your traffic is from Google Chrome, maybe some from Safari on Apple devices, but any major web browser that you see there at the bottom is supported with Web Push. So you should be able to take advantage of this no matter what browser you use or what your customers use. So moving forward here, I wanted to show you some examples of how these push notifications are displayed, because every browser displays push notifications just a little bit differently. So on the left here, this is the most common version that you'll see. This is what it appears like on Windows machines using Google Chrome. In the middle here, this is what it might look like on a MacBook or a desktop using iOS X. And then this is what it might look like on an Android device, because browser-based push is supported on all Android mobile devices as well. So a little bit more into the anatomy of what is shown on these push notifications. I wanted to give you a closer look and show you exactly all the great personalization details that can be added. So you'll see here, they're able to add a large, rich image to your push, and this can automatically be pulled in based on the type of push campaign you're sending. This can be like a photo of the item that they've abandoned in their cart, for example. The notification icon, this will almost always be your company's logo. So right here where you see those two surfboards, that can be your logo, or whatever you'd like that to be. We prefer that always be that your company's logo, just so that your customer recognizes who the push is being sent from. The notification title and message is also totally customized. You can integrate your RSS feed if you have one, or if you're looking to automatically pull in certain variables based on your subscribers, or just add a personalized touch to say their name, for example. Maybe you're marketing to your local area and you want to include things like, hey, are you looking for surf apparel in your zip code? Click here. We support that with push. And then at the bottom, of course, it's always great to add a call to action to these notes. We always encourage our clients to take advantage of these buttons. You can add UTM parameters to these and easily track your referral traffic from your push campaigns as well. You're also able to add up to 2 of these buttons as well. So in terms of what that opt-in flow looks like, on the left, you've probably seen this before. This is the default browser prompt for web-based push notifications. And some browser providers allow you to offer 2-step opt-ins. So push providers like PushNami, we allow you to add a more personalized, branded feel to your opt-in strategy with this 2-step opt-in strategy. And that's great, but most importantly, this helps prevent browser penalties. So, web browsers are tracking the allow and block rates for these prompts very similarly to how email providers track the block or spam report rate. And this is something that marketers need to be able to consider as you think about building your push strategy. So just wanted to make that point with you all. We're also able to A/B test different versions of this 2-step opt-in. You can enable this prompt to appear upon page scroll or a certain button that is clicked, things like that. So a lot of customization options there. And so now I'm sure a lot of you are probably worried that, oh, this sounds great and everything, but I don't want this to interfere with what I'm doing with my current email strategy. And I'm here to tell you, push is not here to replace what you are doing with email. Push is here to instead support and complement these efforts. It's not meant to be an and or kind of thing. This is an and kind of solution for your marketing strategy. So one major benefit of push is that they live in the here and now, right? So push notifications just appear on your desktop, whatever website you're on. You could even be on a competitor's website. And if you're opted into your push notification strategy, you will still receive your browser-based push notification at the time of your choosing. So some more benefits here. The average email opt-in rate globally is about 1.95%. For our customers in e-commerce, we see the average web push opt-in rate closer to about 9%. So you're capturing more of that audience from your site traffic. Retargeting focused pushes have about a 50% higher open rate than retargeting focused emails. Again, it's just a more engaged marketing channel. Ultimately, pushes have a higher click-through rate as well. We average about 40%, while emails hover around 23%. So it's anytime you send an email, though, you know, again, these are here to work in tandem, right? So anytime you send a promotional email, why not send a push notification as well, right? You're able to hit them right then and there. It encourages a great response rate as well. So those are some of the major benefits. I just wanted to make this point clear that, you know, we're not here to replace with what you're doing on your email strategy. This is here to help support it. So a little bit more about some of the key benefits for e-commerce companies like yourselves. I wanted to dive in a little bit more into abandoned carts, because this is something that we see is super successful with the e-commerce industry, and I'm sure something that you all would love to take advantage of as well. So we have the ability to send abandoned cart push notifications and work alongside your current processes as well, right? So, and by abandoned cart, what I mean by that is, as you can see on the left here, let's say a customer adds a product to their cart, but may not complete that checkout, right? For example, we have like a wetsuit here for our surf shop that someone has added to their cart, but is just for whatever reason not checked out. 1 hour later, we can send them an abandoned cart push that says, hey, did you forget to purchase this? Click here to finish checking out. 24 hours later, we could send them another push notification saying, hey, we're still waiting on you. Here's 10% to persuade you to complete this order with this small discount, right? People really will draw to that and will appreciate that you're able to not only pull in the image of the cart of the cart that they were building, of the images that they were looking at, but to offer them a discount code in the here and now. I mean, people are going to jump on that more so than they would with like an email, right? And then, you know, we optimize for also sending another push 72 hours after cart abandonment. You can also maybe bump that offer up. Maybe you offer them 15% or something like that. So this is all really easily done within the PushNami platform. This is a one-click activation. I know a lot of other push notification providers are able to do very similar types of things, but just wanted to give you all an idea of what abandoned carts might look like. So in order to really show you all what that might look like for our fake surf shop, let's say they're looking to implement a new abandoned cart push strategy as well. So let's say that they're getting about 10,000 monthly site visitors with a 1% site-wide conversion rate. Admittedly, 10,000 monthly site visitors is a little low to really take advantage of the benefits of push, but it's a nice round number. We'll just use that for now. So that would look like roughly about 100 orders placed, right? We know that the average cart abandonment rate is roughly 67%. Then we know that the order completion rate is closer to about 33%, right? So in terms of the amount of orders that were started but not completed due to cart abandonment, that would come to roughly 333 orders, right? Only 100 of those ended up being placed. So for the sake of this example, let's say that, you know, they implement web push abandoned carts and they're able to start getting a recovery rate of about 15%. That's about fairly typical for what we see. That's feasible for PushNami and our clients. So if that recovery rate is about 15%, web push is then able to recover an additional 50 orders of the original 333 that were started. And that brings our total order placed to 150. So therefore, web push was able to improve the site-wide conversion rate of this surf shop by 0.5% with virtually no extra lift. This is all automated for you. So just to give you an example from a numbers perspective, this is what this could look like for your website. So now that I've shown this to you, let's see a live example. So I want to take some time here and we'll go to our client Leather Up's website. You'll see in the top left here, I'll try and zoom in so you can all see that a little bit better, but Leather Up is wanting to show notifications. So I'll go ahead and click allow, and we'll find a nice motorcycle jacket that I'll add to my cart and then ultimately abandon. I think this one looks nice here. Go ahead and just add that to my cart. Over here on the right, you'll see it's on my cart here. So we're just going to go ahead and just click continue shopping, and we'll just abandon that for now. And in a few minutes here, we'll hopefully receive our abandoned cart push. So we'll just continue to move forward here. So some additional main benefits for e-commerce companies that I wanted to share with you all. Flash sales. Flash sales are super effective with our clients. Holiday flash sales are also very, very beneficial. I know about a year ago, we signed up a sunglasses company about a month before the 4th of July. And they were running some flash sales to promote their sunglasses for the summertime and everything. And I remember we made them about $9,000 that weekend alone, just for these browser-based push notifications promoting this flash sale. So very, very effective. Regular coupon codes, right? I'm sure you all are running coupon codes for your stores. Those can be super effective. And that's how you're going to obtain significantly more revenue than like an abandoned cart campaign, right? So by using PushNami's machine learning capabilities, which we'll touch on in a little bit here, we can send out regular promotional messages to the best subscriber at the best time. So you're capturing them at the 100% optimized time where they're ready to strike and ready to make that order. You're also able to announce new product updates, right? So anytime you have a new SKU that you add to your store, whether it's back in stock for the first time in a little while or brand new to the site, you can announce that to your customers. Here in the middle, you'll see, hey, like this is a brand new line of surf wax for our surfer customers, right? Great for any surfboard. Check it out next time you're planning your next beach trip. Buy now. Push is also great for upselling. If you have products that are great for upselling or last minute things that you want to add to your cart, we can help boost that by delivering these messages prior to you shipping orders out. And then finally, obviously, great for reorder reminders as well. So if you have something that people need to buy regularly every few weeks or so, it's a great way to increase repeat business through push. You can set it up so that it's sent out X number of days after a purchase is made, so that you can get a push automatically reminding them to place that order again, right then and there. You can just hit click, takes them right to your store, boom. So I'm sure you're all wondering, this is all great, but how do I install something like this, right? So what's great about PushNami and what we're able to offer you as a web push provider is that we have this great new Shopify app. So if you're all using Shopify, which I assume most of you are, not all of you, but you're able to add the PushNami app directly from the Shopify App Store. There's no coding required. It allows you, oh, yep, okay, there's our abandoned push. So it's saying, forgetting something, your cart is waiting, check out now. And I could click that, and that would take me right back to my cart, and I'd be able to complete my order. Well, go ahead and get rid of that for right now. But anyway, like I was saying, so yes, you don't have to have a ton of knowledge in terms of adding or installing scripts to your website. This is all done for you. It's a very easy installation process. It automatically syncs with your store. So all of these great e-commerce features that I just discussed are very easy to implement and get started for you. We have some templates out of the box that will help you as well. So a little bit more about some of our clients here. I wanted to really take an opportunity to discuss everything that our great client Leather Up has been able to do with their abandoned cart push strategy. They're an e-commerce store just like many of you. And Patrick Turner, their CEO, had some very nice things to say. They were able to implement this abandoned cart push campaign into their strategy, and they were able to see a ton of value from it. So if you're not familiar with Leather Up, they are the #1 online leather store, and they have over 1.5 million customers that rely on them for anything from motorcycle accessories, apparel, lifestyle items, things like that. And the big challenge that they face, that I'm sure a lot of you face as well, is that 60% of their purchases are from returning customers. And as we all know, Amazon captures a massive amount of this market, and it's very difficult to acquire new business and get in front of consumers in social media channels when Amazon is so dominant. So they were trying to find ways to differentiate themselves from the competition and capture the attention of new customers and re-engage with current ones as well. So as you can see here on the right, I provided a few examples of some of their abandoned cart pushes that they've seen some success with. Obviously, that's totally customizable depending on what their strategy and what their brand and messaging is. So in terms of some success that they had, not only did they set up a abandoned cart push campaign that drove a lot of business for them, but this is all business that they would not have acquired. This is all business that would have been lost, right? These are all people that weren't going to convert, that were able to bring them back to their store. I believe the way that they had set theirs up was they targeted users that didn't convert after being sent an email reminder. And ultimately, they're now able to have this great subscriber list that grows steadily, week over week over week. And then ultimately, they saw the conversion rates go over 6.5% for additional abandoned cart reminders, and that generated them tens of thousands in additional revenue. They have gotten 20% quarter over quarter subscriber growth through their push campaign and continuing to grow today. They saw a 14% growth in average revenue per visit. And ultimately, PushNami has become a top 3 revenue generating marketing channel for them. Obviously, I would imagine email is going to continue to be your number 1 revenue generating channel. This is here to help support that. If we can get into the top 3 for you, we'd love to do that here at PushNami. So I bet a lot of you are wondering, what's so great about PushNami? There's other push providers out there, right? Why should I go with you all? Not only do we offer web-based push notifications, we offer iOS and Android app-based push notifications. So if you do have an app on the iOS or Android app store, we can help support your push strategy as well. If you're looking to maybe make a transition to doing some more email stuff, we have an opportunity to get you started with our email platform as well. All of this is all backed by PushNami's machine learning powered automation and optimization. More than happy to speak with you all a little bit more about that. Maybe I can get you on a call with one of our salespeople so you can discuss exactly how our machine learning system works and how it can benefit your strategy. And ultimately, we offer a few different styles of managed platform or agency style managed approaches as well. So let's say that you don't have a ton of capacity to add push to your marketing stack. We have managed options available for you where the PushNami team of experts will go in and optimize everything on your behalf so that you never have to be the one using our dashboard or using our strategy if you don't want to, and we just send you reports and let you know how the progress is going. So all of these are options that we'd love you to take advantage of. And as a special thank you for joining our webinar today, if you install PushNami through our Shopify app and take advantage of our special launch pricing, you'll be able to take advantage of a 90-day free trial. So, say that you install PushNami into your Shopify store, you're able to use it free totally for 90 days. You're able to see the benefits of push in live time for your store. And ultimately, at the end of that 90-day free trial, if it's not a good fit for you and your strategy, no problem. We're not going to require that you provide your credit card or anything like that. No problem whatsoever. But I think it's worth a shot. I think that this is something that we've seen a lot of success with our e-commerce clients, and we'd love you to join the PushNami family. So a little bit more about why we stand out in comparison to our competition. As you can see on the right here, we are one of the leaders in terms of push platforms for marketers. We're installed in over 9,923 sites there, but we power more than 20,000 global sites using browser-based push notifications. We're built with marketers in mind, making us the best push platform to implement, use, and ultimately generate ROI from. So if you're a marketer like me, you're not a developer, you're not really sure how to work with scripts and install code and set up complicated strings, PushNami is a really great solution for you. And I hope that you consider us. We work with a lot of great clients. Leveler Up, like I just mentioned. Newsweek is another great client of ours. Tony Robbins, and a handful of other great e-commerce companies as well. So that concludes the webinar for today. I hope that you all, like I said, if there's just one thing that you took away from this conversation, I hope it makes you a better marketer. I hope that you take advantage of this as a great e-commerce marketing channel. You're more than welcome to reach out to me personally or anyone on the PushNami team. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, we'd love to have a conversation with you. I encourage you all to set up a demo to learn a little bit more about Push and how PushNami can help impact your e-commerce store. So thank you all for joining. I hope that you all are staying safe. I hope that you are all finding happiness and success with your e-commerce endeavors. And I hope that we can be a small part of that. So thanks again, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you in the next webinar.